Welcome back, IWC. Welcome back, Pro Wrestling World. It's your old buddy, live to tape from Chaos Corner here at the lounge at Chaos headquarters on Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel. AEW Revolution. It's the 8th match of the main card. This is going to be lit, a banger, whatever you want to say. Two members of the Callis family, Ospreay against Takeshita. The fastest, hottest rising young star in Takeshita, and perhaps one of the best grapplers in the world, high flyers from New Japan, who's now permanently all elite, Will Ospreay. Don Callis will be lurking around. He is in the booth. I can't thank you guys enough for being here. I've put up every match segment by segment live to tape here on the channel. You don't have to pay the $50. You could have came here. One man, unique, unedited, unscripted, raw dog for you, the fans. An insider as well as a fan. That's right, a mark. I'll say it. But an insider. 40-year journey. 30 years as a pro wrestling manager who took the fucking bumps. Again, we don't want any strikes, algorithms. No, so we'll keep the sound down. You'll have to listen to me. We started this broadcast at about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We had 0 hour, the pre-show. Now we are the 8th bout in here on Revolution. It's been a solid card. I can't say that it hasn't been. We just came out of Toni Storm defending her women's championship against Deonna Purrazzo. I guess Toni will, if she does end up losing the title, it'll probably be quickly when Sasha, a.k.a. Mercedes, shows up in Boston and there afterwards. That's what I'm predicting. I'm saying it here right now as we see the amazing entertainment entrance of Ospreay. It really is something. This dude can work. What is he, Australian from the UK? I'm not sure. He's got the unbelievable look. The guy can wrestle. Pretty soon, Okada's going to be here and All Elite as well. So they have the stars. They have the talent. I mean, we've seen what's happened tonight. Christian Cage retained over Garcia. We saw an upset, in my opinion, with Kingston retaining over Danielson. The BCC, in another upset, in my opinion, goes over on FTR. Orange Cassidy, Tony Case, Taint loses to Roderick Strong, with, as predicted, for the International Championship. The 8-man scramble, listen, it was easy to predict that one. Wardlow going on to get an AEW Championship somewhere down the road. There's the bell. That's what we have so far here on Chaos Corner. Live to tape at the same fucking time. Who knew? This is a great distraction, a great stress reliever in the current 2024 situation. Stay mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually fit, because without him, we have nothing. Our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, shout out, and that's on the real tip. You guys know, if you're from the channel, how I get down here. To keep everyone close, like-minded. We don't know what's coming. Tomorrow is not guaranteed for anyone, but we know what's happening in this country. Stay vigilant. Hold the line. I love you guys, and thanks for being here. I'm loading up each match onto the channel, Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel. Drop an elbow on that button. Like, subscribe. It's been a solid night so far. It's been a decent pay-per-view. You get your money's worth. I'm not going to say it's been excellent or pay-per-view of the early 2024 year. Side headlock. Into the ropes. Takeshita, Ospreay. Back and forth. Shoulder blocks. Punches. Slaps. Reversal by Takeshita. Fast and furious Ospreay. Beautiful tilt-a-whirl hurricanrana by Ospreay on Takeshita. Two incredible athletes. The crowd is alive and electric right now. We still have Sting's last match coming up with Darby Allin against the Young Bucks, the EVPs, and then there's the main event for the Heavyweight Championship, the triple threat. Hangman, Swerve, and Samoa Joe, the defending champion. Ospreay has Takeshita in the corner. Big knife-edge chops. Takeshita's going to feel that. Literally bleeding from the welts from the inside out when you take those chops. Both men in the middle of the ring in great shape, physical specimens, trading blows, forearm shivers, knife edge chops back and forth. Takeshita, Ospreay, reversal into the ropes. Oh, flying elbow by Takeshita on Ospreay out of nowhere. In the booth, Taz, Shivani, Sockface, Don Callis. 2 Callis family members here. Beautiful shoulder pushes. Takeshita pushes Ospreay off the top rope. Oh, Ospreay with a little slip up there. Big forearm shiver. Takeshita jumps up and hits Ospreay on the top rope. Little slip up there on the slippery ropes by Ospreay. Takeshita up on the top rope with Ospreay. Looks like they're going for the superplex. And Takeshita hits the superplex on Ospreay. Beautiful maneuver. He held him up there for about 3 or 4 seconds. A lackadaisical cover by a top athlete. Again, a little slip up there by Ospreay. Nobody's perfect. Solid bout early on here. We're only 5 minutes into this amazing matchup. Again, my show stealer of the night. I called it. I don't know if it will be. I said it would be the best match of the night, and this was the one I was looking forward to, even more than Sting's final match, even more than the main event championship match. Now a front chin lock, actually a rear standing chin lock by Takeshita on Ospreay. Locked it in there nice. Has him tied up on the apron in the middle of the ring. My bad. Takeshita taking over on Ospreay. Listen, I'm looking forward to this more. And listen, you guys know that as a young man, I first saw Sting at 24, 25 years old. A lot older than you guys. Takeshita, top rope. Goes for a beautiful swanton and hits it on Ospreay. Again, lackadaisical cover. How are you not doing your homework on an athlete like Ospreay if you're Takeshita, who's under the tutelage of supposedly the best manager in AEW, Callis? I'd be studying countless videotapes. Sleeper hold attempt here by Takeshita on Ospreay. You don't lackadaisical cover a guy like Okada. I mean, I'm sorry, like Ospreay, Freudian slip there, chaos slip. That's not what you do. Cover him. Callis, you're dropping the ball, and I know somebody in AEW with my reputation as a manager will get this back to them, and I hope you hear it. Takeshita playing to the crowd now. Playing to the crowd as Ospreay's laying in the middle of the ring. Where is he's a young guy, I get it. He's green as grass, I understand. Are you teaching him in the dojo? Are you teaching him not to play to the crowd? Who cares what the fans think? Who have the brain of a fucking dehydrated BB? You're going to give Ospreay time to recover. He's one of the best grapplers in the world. Takeshita right now dominating Ospreay. Physically a larger man as they span the over 16,000 there in Greensboro. The old Jim Crockett Promotions NWA WCW territory. Unbelievable. This is what I talked about. Ospreay back to his feet. Both men face to face. Reverse knife edges by Ospreay. Across the throat, across the top of the chest. Here's the fuck up. That's Wrestling 101. That's why there's managers a la old school Cornette, Jimmy Hart, Gary Hart, Bobby Heenan, J.J. Dillon, Captain Lou Albano, Freddie Blassie, Grand Wizard. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you? I can go on and on. Bill Alfonso, Precious Paul Ellering. The legends, even Sir Oliver Humperdinck. Nice savate kick by Ospreay. Springboard off the top rope with a flying elbow, forearm shiver to the jawline and down goes Takeshita. Are you listening to me? This is what you get on this channel from an insider who's been in the business. I know I keep saying it. I want to push the stress and stress why you're here. You can see the cardinal mistakes by the biggest superstars in the world right now in the world of pro wrestling. Here in the lounge, I got to kick back. Let me soak in this match as an agent, as a producer, as a scout. Beautiful somersault mule kick by Ospreay to the head of Takeshita. Am I calling that the right way? Ospreay getting the crowd behind him now. Clearly behind Ospreay over Takeshita. Here we go. Topa Suicida, flying press, and he stands on his feet from the outside of the ring on top of Takeshita. Excellent move. That's why you don't give a guy like Takeshita a chance to recover. This is why. 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Ospreay throws Takeshita back in the ring. Rolls in. Sets him up with a side, beautiful, slamming German suplex. Here's the cover. Ospreay with a lackadaisical cover. What's going on here in 2024? Under the neck, wrap the legs up. What are you doing? 1, 2, 3. That's how you fucking do a pin. What are we doing here in 2024 in pro wrestling? Let's go ahead and say it. Scripted, predetermined. There's also technical ability in learning your sport and applying it the right way and selling it the right way, even amongst the top superstars. And that's why I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly, because I tell it like it is. I'll say that to say this. Solid bout so far. Just a pleasure to watch these new athletes at this point right now. Oh, look at Ospreay. Takeshita picking up Ospreay. A beautiful, like an F5 type maneuver by Takeshita. Down goes Ospreay. Baseball slide by Takeshita. Ospreay outside of the ring. Takeshita far side. Over the top rope. Spinning. Head over heels swanton. And Takeshita hits it on Ospreay outside of the ring. High risk. Don't tell me about being fake. I've been saying it throughout these whole uploads. I go from match to match here on the channel. Go back and check out every single match that I've done here tonight live. Holy cramoly, but Jesus. Both men outside of the ring right now on the ground. I hope it's just been one man relatable to you guys here. And that you're enjoying the entertainment version of my twist of what we're watching here in real time. Ospreay in the middle of the ring. Takeshita giving the sign, going to the top rope, taking his time. Going for a swanton, a bonsai bomb. Ospreay with his knees up into the lower bracket. Takeshita takes over Ospreay to the top rope. Nimble as a minx. Agile as a cat. Going for a back somersault. Oh, a corkscrew, and he misses it. Misses the clothesline by Ospreay. Beautiful suplex into a bridge by Takeshita. Here's the cover. Wow. What an unbelievable German suplex in the bridge by Takeshita. Ospreay, unbelievable how he took the impact on his neck. On his neck, on probably, what is that, the second, third vertebrae up there? F1, F4, F5, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I did play one once before in a movie. Both men to their feet. Definitely both men in big trouble. Oh, look at that. What a maneuver by Ospreay. And a big German suplex by Takeshita, back and forth, both men. Corkscrew. What the heck was that? Corkscrew flip by Ospreay on Takeshita. How do I even call that? A Japanese pure style takeover. Holy shit. Now that's a holy shit worth saying. That maneuver there alone. Both men out. Referee up to 5, 6. Here we go with the replay. Ospreay, beautiful underhook, grabbing Takeshita by around the neck, spinning around, corkscrew into a slam, landing on top of him. That's the only way I can describe it. Both men to their knees now, exchanging forearm shivers. Wow, this match has been as advertised. Back and forth, you can hear the crowd. Boom, bang. Boom. Boom. Now to their feet. Bang. Boom. Going back and forth. Forearm shivers. Jarring forearm shivers. Strong style. There's nothing weak about what these men are doing in this ring right now. AEW Revolution. Live to tape. Here on Chaos Corner. Sting's last match. We're coming up on almost 15 minutes in on this matchup, including the brief entrance that I jumped on in. Again, both grapplers to their feet. Forearms. Both men struggling. Not really winded, but just stunned. Both men right now. Ospreay laying weight with Takeshita. Oh, a discus forearm shiver to the jib. Takeshita's down and out right now. I got to sit up for this one, at least from the lounge. Takeshita right now is definitely in trouble. He's pushing the ref off. Again, it's the bald ref. When he counts, it goes like this, like he's been hit with an electric shock or a stun gun. How fucking annoying is he? Stop overacting as the ref. You're not a part of the show. You're supposed to be invisible in there as a referee. Remember that. And AEW, I hope you hear this, the Zebra of Justice out there. Because he's a little over-animated like Ref Aubrey can be. That's what happens. And this, when you let everyone do what they want to do and have their own creative control, you got to have control as the booker. Just that simple, as the owner, whatever you want to call yourself, DK. And now Ospreay just putting the boots to Takeshita, just laying him in there, trying to add insult to injury. Takeshita's back up to his feet, and it looks like, oh, when he hits him with a big forearm shiver, I felt that right here on the side of my temple. My equilibrium is off here at Chaos Corner. Ospreay, do I dare say, hulking up? And another second forearm shiver by Takeshita, and Ospreay no selling it as he slams his head into the turnbuckle. A third that's blocked. And now here's the quick, short kicks and shins to the jib, and a third unbelievable forearm shiver by Takeshita. It'll take your fucking head into next week. I apologize for the cussing. I really do. Those Takeshita shots and forearm shivers right now have Ospreay on Queer Street. He's reeling. He's on his heels. Holy jeez. Now Takeshita up, but playing to the crowd. He's setting up for another forearm on Ospreay. Off the ropes. Oh, goes for the clothesline. Nice reversal by Ospreay into a power slam. No, reversal by Takeshita. He goes into a power slam. He has Ospreay up. Ospreay jumps over. Yo, reverse mule kick to the jib. Double underhook. Ospreay. Again, beautiful, nice savant roundhouse kick. Super kick by Ospreay. Double underhook on Takeshita. Into a seated powerbomb. Here's the cover. Did I say all that fast enough? Holy shit. 10:37 Eastern Standard Time. Takeshita, Ospreay, AEW Revolution, Chaos Corner, Sting's last match. Oh, a beautiful spinning sit-out powerbomb. Takeshita almost with a 3 count on Ospreay. Some of these moves are hard to call, man. They're not easy to call. Everyone's got their own variation of the move. You see that once you sit up here in the lounge, you know that the match is getting intense. How many times have I sat up so far tonight during the bouts that we've had so far? Not many. Am I right? I called it on the preview show. Go back and check out the preview show here. Check out all the matches here from the lounge tonight. It's been a good night. This has made up for the lack of what it was leading up to this. The crowd chanting, "Fight forever," a la Terry Funk. Rest in peace, legend. Both men back to the feet. Takeshita setting up Ospreay into the corner. Reversal for the pin. Roll over. Back elbows by Ospreay. And then a clothesline to the back of the neck by Takeshita. Big boot to the jib by Ospreay. Spinning roundhouse. Super kick. Off the top rope. Goes for a cutter. Takeshita catches him. Off the ropes. Misses with the clothesline. Springboard cutter by Ospreay. Down goes Takeshita. Here's the cover. He hooks the leg. I almost said put it in the books. I almost fucking said it. Put it in the books. I almost said it. Ospreay now setting up Takeshita in the corner, fist up in the air, laying in wait. Takeshita's up. In his sights, but out of nowhere, a fist to the jib by Takeshita. Here's the cover. Out of the last second, Ospreay gets his shoulder up. What a shot by Takeshita. Almost knocked the lights out. Almost said persona non grata for Will Ospreay. You like the angle of the camera? I tilted it up more for this match. Beautiful discus punch to the face, the jib. A simple punch by Takeshita on Ospreay. Both men are out in the middle of the apron. The crowd has been on their feet for this bout. Who gets up first? Takeshita to his knees. Ospreay still laid out. And you can hear Callus taking my words. I know, I scared the rats off cheesecake. I make onions cry. I get it. I'm in the lounge. The camera's back a lot further. What do you want me to do? Takeshita to his feet. Setting up Ospreay. Lifting him up to the top of the turnbuckle. Ospreay still got something left. Throwing those short punches. You get more power when you throw it short and you connect. You got to get it from the shoulder. Get it from the, bring it back from Missouri all the way across up to Nebraska. Those short Bruce Lee type punches. If you have the right form, it could take someone out. All it takes is a few inches. Takeshita, Ospreay, up on the top turnbuckle. Ospreay, no. Oh, a super kick to a prone Takeshita who was on the top turnbuckle. Takeshita's now down, and Ospreay's picking him back up, putting him on the turnbuckle. Top rope. He's going to lay him in. Oh, he went for the Hurricane Rana. He missed it. Takeshita held on. Look at the strength on Takeshita. And he lifts Ospreay up and more or less gives him a DDT onto the top turnbuckle down to the canvas. Wow, he flipped him up on the top. Gave him like you would give a pile driver, not a pile driver, a DDT, dropping him on his neck right onto the top of the turnbuckle. Look at the strength. He lifts him up, drops him right on the back of his head and his back all the way down the turnbuckle. I mean, the lower back. Callus, stop stealing my thoughts. If you would have stolen my thoughts, Takeshita would have already won this bout if you taught him to wrap up a leg. Oh, look at the raspberry on Ospreay. And then a flying knee to the jib by Takeshita. Covers Ospreay. 2 count. Ospreay barely kicked up here. Takeshita getting the better of the two right now. That maneuver was unbelievable. Raw burn across the ropes and turnbuckle there by Ospreay on that maneuver by Takeshita. Predetermined, yes. Fake? Fucking no. Wake up to reality here. Takeshita looks like he's taking down the knee pad here, giving Ospreay a chance in the middle of the ring. Taking down, exposing the knee. Ospreay in the middle of the ring. Oh, went to go for the knee to the jib. Blocked by Ospreay. The exposed knee. Headbutt by Takeshita. All the headbutts. And he doesn't even sell it. A super kick to the jib by Ospreay. Picks up Takeshita. Going for the suplex. Oh, what a suplex into a cutter by Ospreay on Takeshita. Reverse Hurricane Rana on Takeshita. Ospreay out of nowhere. Bang. Set him up. Double underhook by Ospreay on Takeshita. Reversal. Misses with the roundhouse. Takeshita with the reversal. Into a front face pile driver. Reverse slam by Takeshita on Ospreay. Ospreay doesn't sell. Elbow out of nowhere. Down goes Takeshita. Here's the cover. Here's the pin. Kicked out by Takeshita. The crowd's insane. It's a frenzy. Can you feel the energy? 10:43 Eastern Standard Time. Wow. Listen to the crowd in Greensboro. We still have 2 bouts left. This is proving what I've said on the preview show. That I thought this would be the match of the night. I mean, we still have 2 left. But can you feel the energy here in the lounge? Even though I'm kicked back and laid back in this atmosphere, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Double underhook by Ospreay. Up and over by Takeshita. Oh, both men hit each other with the discus punch. And now here's the slaps in the middle of the ring. The kicks. Boot to the jib by Ospreay. Both men crisscross. Double clothesline. Takeshita turns Ospreay inside out. He's setting it up. He's setting it up. Goes for the flying knee. No, Ospreay catches him. Powerbomb. Picks him back up into a handstand. He's going to hit him face first with the handstand. Face first. Pile driver. Ospreay rolls over to Takeshita. Here's the cover. Hooks the leg. I almost said it. I almost said put it in the books. I thought Ospreay had Takeshita pinned. Listen to the crowd here in Greensboro. Back and forth. I feel like I'm playing ping pong. Double underhook into that slam, into that pile driver. I almost got lost on my words there. Wow. Ospreay laying in wait. Again, setting up Takeshita. What's going to happen here? Oh, elbow to the back of the head. What an impact. Here's the cover by Ospreay. 3 count. Will Ospreay pins Takeshita, wraps it up, wraps the leg. Ospreay with a huge victory over Takeshita. The right call. The more experienced guy. Takeshita could absorb this loss. What a win. You knew Ospreay wasn't coming in and taking a loss here at Revolution. You knew that, right, guys? A solid bout. A solid match. Ospreay and Takeshita. The Callis family. Wow. What a banger. I hope you guys appreciate this live-to-tape coverage and been doing this and what we see tonight and my reactions to it. This is worth the price of fucking admission alone. 10:46 Eastern Standard Time here at Revolution. Live-to-tape watch along with Chaos Corner. Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel. Where else do you get this type of shit? Callis is in the ring, trying to wake up Takeshita. Going over to Ospreay, and who's this? Here comes Kyle Fletcher. Ospreay pointing to the sky, pointing to the top of the Greensboro Coliseum. Callis is attending to Takeshita, who's prone in the ring, and Kyle Fletcher's on his way to the ring. The Callis family gonna bury the grudge? Is that the story here at AEW Revolution? Either way, it was an outstanding fucking match. About 20-plus minutes for sure. Both men are to their feet. Ospreay and Takeshita giving each other a hug. Saluting each other. Bowing to each other. Konnichiwa, bitches. Come on back to Chaos Corner. 10:47 Eastern Standard Time. We're not done yet. We got 2 big matches to go. It's Sting's final match. I'll say that to say this because I tell it like it is. Don't you dare miss it.